Greetings, everyone. I watched with sheer amusement a podcast by Kachi TV where he came up with a theme, Biafra, struggle or scam. I was so amused when I saw the topic. You understand? Because there are a lot of topics that you don't even put out there, but everyone is entitled to his or her opinion. But let me first of all address it. If you are putting up an external exam and you put an incorrect question, you won't get a correct answer in the first place, because the question is rooted in incorrectness. That being said, asking such question, Biafra, scam or struggle, is like asking right to life, is it a scam or struggle? Because I won't go into details trying to address him, you understand, because I think he knows the truth. He just wants to apply what we call in philosophy Socratic method, where someone knows the truth about the matter but he wants to make a fool out of people. So I will go ahead to address it. Yes, what Biafra means is self-determination, and self-determination is a right guaranteed under Article 20 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. So I give him an assignment to go and read that provisions of the African Charter. Yeah, and right to self-determination is just like every other right to life, right to human dignity, right to personal liberty, right to fair hearing and fair trial, right to privacy, right to religious freedom, right to expression and freedom of press, right to association, assembly, right to ownership of property, right to ownership of immovable property, right to movement, right to freedom from discrimination, and so forth and so on. In fact, let me remind Kachi TV that if not for right to self-determination as guaranteed under the United Nations Charter, Nigeria you see today wouldn't have been a reality. So asking people agitating or putting up the question in order to malign the agitation, whether the agitation is a scam or struggle, is funny and laughable, you understand, to say the least. Because even the first union we have today called Nigeria became possible because of United Nations Charter that guarantees a right to self-determination. And it is the offshoot of that right to self-determination as guaranteed under the United Nations Charter that the African Union got this same provision that is enshrined in Article 20 of African Charter or Human and People's Rights. So my dear Kachi TV, whenever you are putting up a show, you have to couch your topic or your sentence very well. That is one of the ethics, the code of practice of any media organization. Get your theme right and get a bit professional. Thank you.